Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how I contour my face. So how I contour my face isn't necessarily exactly how you should unless you have a similar face shape, but the basic idea behind contouring is you want to focus light on certain areas of your face where you want people to concentrate, and you put shadows where you want to slim your face down. So I'm just go ahead and show you what I do. Today I'm going to use my Cover FX Cream Contour Palette in medium. I'm not going to show it to you now because I've used it a lot and it's a mess. But my goal is to finish using it so that I can validate buying another one or another contour palette. And then I'm also going to do a powder contour on top. So you do cream with powder on top when you're going to be going out for a big party or for a long day and you want your makeup to stay. Okay? So first, this is what I like to do. This isn't what you have to do. This is what I'm going to do. Under my eyes, I'm going to first go in with my NARS Custard, and I'm going to start with that. Go like this today. I don't always use the same things to contour my face, but this gives you the general idea. So the reason I'm going in with NARS Custard first is because I want to brighten under my eyes, but I don't want the very light color to be all over my face. Some people do like all over here. I want it to be gradual. So the bigger area is going to be NARS Custard, which is closer to my skin color and closer to the foundation color, but not exactly the same color as you can see. I'm just going to brush that in, then I'm going to push it in with my beauty blender and go on to the next part. I didn't put a ton of foundation on today. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I already primed and prepped my face and put foundation on. Make sure you do that before you do your contouring. Beauty blender, I'm just going to push it in. Next, I'm going in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Fair Neutral. And I'm going to focus this more like in the under eye area, like right here, where I tend to get like darker circles. And if you're up late studying because you're in college or high school, you know what I'm talking about. Charlie, you need to stop, mama. He likes to go to the corners of the room and dig up the carpet. I don't know why. So, looks like clown makeup, right? Yeah. Leave that there. Today, I'm just going to do this area right here. Down my nose. A little bit on my cupid's bow. A little bit on my chin. And right underneath where I'm going to put the contour line. I'm just going to give it more of a contrast that way. Okay, blend that in. Charlie, should we blend it in or do the rest of the contouring first and then blend it in? I'm going to blend it in so we can, yeah, blend it in. Make sure you're using a damp beauty blender. If you use a dry one, it's going to soak up everything. So first I'm going to go in with my darkest shade of contour. So we're going to put this in the areas where we want to make it seem a little bit smaller, right? So my forehead right here. And if you have a larger forehead, then you're going to use more, right? So I'm just going right here today. A little bit here. Gonna bring it down. I'm gonna go under the cheekbone like this, and then I want to create more of a jawline, so I'm gonna go under my ear, down like this, and across my jaw. Okay, and then with whatever's left on your brush, just very lightly contour your nose by creating slight shadows, which we're going to blend in on either side. It smells so good. I love the smell of roses. Can you hear Charlie? He's sitting right in front of the mirror, scratching himself because he's a dude, banging against the mirror. Okay. I'm going to go into that lighter contour color I told you about. So the Cover FX comes with like a very, very light color, like the one I use under my eyes, and it comes with a highlight cream and then a light contour and a dark contour, and I like to use both. So I'm gonna go in under, see what I mean? It's lighter. I like to do the whole gradient thing like I did under my eye, except this is kind of like reverse order, right? Like this. And you guys should just play around with your contouring and see what you like. I mean, you can come up with different looks, so you should have fun with it. Let me do a little bit under my lips today. Give myself a shadow, make it look like I actually have lips, even though they're really tiny compared to like everybody else's. Okay. And I'm just bouncing it off my face, which is why they call this beating your face. If you get your makeup done really well and it looks really good, they're like, "Ooh, she beat her face so well." I've heard that. You've heard that? So the more patience you have, the better your makeup's gonna look, because the more you beat it in, the more natural and seamless and airbrush it's going to look. Right? My brush is shaped like this, and I'm going to go into my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, which looks something like that. And I'm just going to, so instead of using setting powder, which is what most people do right after they put cream, I'm going to use my powder contour as kind of like my initial setting powder. So the dark cocoa, I already know, I'm gonna use the brush that came with it. I already know that this like soaks in pretty fast, so I'm gonna put it on and blend it as soon as I put it on. My favorite brush is this big floofy brush, a big floofy brush, no accent silk card, that I got a long, long time ago from Santa Claus. If you feel like your colors are too harsh or it's not blending out the way you want it to, one trick you can do is what I'm going to do now. Even though I think my colors are okay, is use a little bit of translucent powder. It makes a big difference. And just, again, you need a lot of patience. You want to blend out all those harsh lines. Do I look skinnier yet? So I'm using Becca and Snapdragon with a nice pop of color with my blush brush. That's what I'm calling it. And just above where you put the contour, right? In the corner here. I'm just going to draw a line down my nose. Did I say cream highlight? I meant cream highlight. See it? There it is. Pat it on here. The top of my cheekbone. And a little bit right in the corners here. Okay. And for this, you can just use your finger to blend it in. Now if you want to set this too, you can. I'm just going to go in with the Too Faced Contour Palette highlight called Pop of Light. Just gently apply. because I like to blend everything. And there you go, you guys. That's how you contour your face. And I know the look isn't complete. I don't have my eyes done. I don't have my lips done. It's gonna look a lot better when it's done. So that's the next video. See ya.